Good morning. Hope everyone's well. It's the next day after the big crash here. I've started to get a plan together overnight and things are starting to look a bit solid. Realistically, I need to get this car done in 12 days so I can compete in G1 GP and also drive Matsuri the 2 days after that. So yes, lots to do. Not only do I need to do a lot of things to a customer's car so I can earn money, I also need to now fix this car or reshell it. The options are in the air at the moment, but that's what we're looking at. Bridget's car, cop a big hit on the door, sill panels pushed in. This gets a little bit cooked, but you can kind of still use that. So she's got a door in the way with her glass on the way as well. My car, however, it needs lots. Chassis rail is very bent at the bottom. Can't really give you guys a good idea here, but you can see here it's kinked very bad there, and it's also pushed the rail back there. As you can see, that was all straight before, and it's like bent the rail. So the rail's probably gone back maybe 150 mil, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but I don't have the tools here to fix a chassis rail. So yeah, other than that, gonna need a new cooler. Thankfully the guys at Phoenix always look after me, so they should be able to sort that out. Gonna need a new rad, I'm quite sure, because that's gonna be cooked. New fan shroud, new fan, new lots of stuff. So about to get the cars off now, so we can go get a time machine. That's got nothing to do with this video, but that's what I gotta do. Gotta go get a time machine, and I've just spoken to my mate Jake Jones. You guys might know him as Drift Squid. He said I can use his engine crane, so basically I'm gonna yank the motor out of that, pull the whole front end off so I can evaluate the situation, and with the motor out I'll be able to access everything. My plan thus far is I've got one of my friends, Rohab, has a shell, but the front end's been cut off it, and one of my other friends, Calder, which you guys would know as well, also has a shell, but the front end seems to be okay-ish on that. So what I'm thinking about doing is going and picking up both the shells, because they're 4.5 hours away from me, but they're only about half an hour between each other. So I was going to plan to basically get these off, go get the time machine, go get the engine crane, get back here, get the motor, gearbox, the whole front end of that stripped off. Then I can assess the situation, see if it's going to be able to pull the rail. Don't know how I'm going to do that because I'm at Bridget's house. I don't have my trusty power pole. And if that is not looking promising, I'll put that basically all the way up in the air, get the rear cradle out of it, and then get these other shells here and start piecing together a new shell. But yeah, you guys are now up to date. Hope everyone's well, and I hope you enjoy this content. Let's get moving. Bit cooked. Wowza. Sheesh. Car's unpacked, tools are out. So we'll get this front end up in the air, start stripping all the front end off this thing. Let's see how far this has actually been pushed back. Look at the wiper, doesn't even sit flat. So that means that's gone in lots. Lots to do. Car's up in the air now. Yank the wheels off so they're out of the way. I'll get the bonnet off and then I'll just start unbolting all the guards, skirts, get everything out of the way so we can start getting things ready to get the motor out. Alright, getting there. This is the dead pile. That's the salvage pile. Unfortunately that one's a lot smaller than this one. Yeah, bonnet's dead. That's part of the front bar as well as that. Front rear's dead. Headlight brackets are dead. The headlights actually look alright. Uprights for the rad support dead. Fan shroud's dead. Power steering belt dead. A couple of clamps and silicon joiners on the front of the cooler dead. Intercooler piping all crushed. Clutch fan dead. Brake line dead. Mounts for the intercooler are dead. And then intercooler's kind of dead. I'd have to pressure test it. Might leak there or down the bottom there, but looks okay. This guard is kind of dead. Kind of snapped off at the front there, but yeah. Radiator is bent, but I might be able to use that. Yeah. My intercooler piping that I had, a couple of silicon joiners, that's okay. I've gotten all the clamps that I can off there. Radiator brackets are okay. That indicator is okay. The other indicator's dead as well. So yeah, lots that are dead so far. And of course the shell. I had in my mind contemplated like, oh, I might be able to fix this shell, but yeah, the more I pull it apart, the more I'm like, nah, it's cooked. How bent it is in there is pretty wild. Yeah, that part's been very strong and it's kind of gone back. And then this has gone back into the car until it couldn't go back anymore, and then it's actually gone sideways that way. So yeah, a little bit kind of hard to see, but you can see it's actually just super bent, and you can really see it in there. Oh, I can see it with my eye. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, bridge is almost home. I'm gonna go get in the time machine. As you can see, the engine mount, can you see that, is dead. It's completely off. This engine mount's also dead. Yeah, lots of dead stuff. Putting a plan together now to go get either a shell or a couple of shells to make a good shell. But yeah, I'll keep you guys in the loop for the time being. I'm going to put all this in a rubbish pile so it's not just splurged out on the front lawn like this. Go get this time machine, go get an engine crane, hopefully have the motor and gearbox out by the end of the night. Hard thing is there's no light here and I can't work late into the night like at my place because there's neighbours right there. So that makes it a little bit more difficult for the time crunch. But the plan today is to have motor and box out, have the rear cradle out, have the front subframe and all the front suspension out, and then that way I can sort of assess what I actually need. And then yeah, the plan is to go either pick up a couple of shells within the next couple of days or pick up a single shell that is good to go. But yeah, either way, we'll see what the wallet permits, and we'll also see how time permits. So yes, we've still got to fix Bridget's car on top of all that. 11 days, here we come. Lots of viewing for you guys. Let's go pack some stuff up, go get a time machine, go get an engine crane, and keep hammering this out. Day 2 of the rebuild. So these are the only parts that I have to salvage. The rest of the parts you saw yesterday in a big pile here. The plan is, I have found a shell. It's 9 hours away. It is currently 9:50. I've just messaged the guy who has the shell, and he said if I can get down by 5 o'clock tonight, I can grab it. If not, he's going away on holidays until the 25th, and I won't be able to pick it up till after then. But I only have 10 days now to get this the shell back together and the car running. So jumping in the truck now. I've just replaced the struts front and rear because it was driving a bit crap, and I'm about to drive straight down to pick the shell up. So let's go. Sakura trees. That's epic. Still a little bit into the drive. Probably only about halfway now. It is 2:30. ETA was 6:20. I'll have to have a look on the maps. But yes, let's keep trekking. Oh, look at the mountains over there. This is picturesque when you're driving over the north side of Japan. Trekking along. Right, just pulling up now to the first toll booth. I actually need to pull off here to just get fuel. 10,300 yen for this one. I'm just working out where I'm at so far with fuel and tolls. So for anyone who hasn't visited Japan, tolls are ridiculously expensive. So first fuel stop was 12,482 yen. Roughly works out AUD, which is where I'm from, to be like $124. It's a little bit more at the moment because our dollar's not doing that well at the moment. First toll was 10,300 yen, so roughly $103. And the next fuel I paid for was 14,998 yen, so roughly 150 AUD. So what am I at? It's 280 plus 100. I'm about $380 in, and all I'm doing is driving. So yes. Traveling in Japan is not cheap. What time is it? It's 3:20. We're still 3 hours away. I usually don't get off the highway to fuel up, but there was no PA for me to stop at, and I was on E and I didn't want to run out of fuel because I've done that once in Japan before. Thankfully I ran out of fuel about 20 meters from a fuel station, and it was in a small country town. This elderly Japanese couple was super happy to help me, so it was really nice. But yeah, don't want to keep running out of diesel because it's not ideal, especially when you've got to bleed the diesel system and stuff like that. In this it was actually pretty easy, but yeah, I've had cars in the past that take a long time to bleed the diesel system. So yes, let's keep trekking along. Excited to get the shell, get back and start getting into everything. Let's keep moving. Just missed the bullet train. I wonder if we'll be able to see it over there. Just. I think I'll be able to see it on this. Yeah. 6 o'clock, 40 minutes away. Let's go get a shell. Second toll. Let's see how much we owe. 6,800 yen for this one. Minutes away. It's been a long day. It'll be an even longer drive home, that's for sure. I'm already wrecked, my back's already sore, I'm super hungry. So, yes. Pick this shell up, eat some food, refuel, head straight back. Just got here to meet the guy. Check out his Hi-Jet. This thing slammed on some like RPF01s. Let's see him pull out. Oh, he's waiting for me because he knows I'll be slow. Check this rig. How cool is it? It's adorable. Here it is. The new shell. This shell is too clean for me to use. Like the rear guards are mint. So we'll see. Alright, it's on. Time to head home. Pretty keen for some Maccas on the way. Look how clean these rear guards are. It's actually a really nice shell. No rust, no crash. Arigatou gozaimasu! Just stopped off at the Golden Arches. Macadonaldo, that's what they call it here. Or in Tokyo they call it Makudo. Yes, new shell acquired. Stoked, this thing is so friggin' clean that I'm gonna feel bad turning it into a drift car. I mean the rear guards are like I've only just been rolled slightly. So yeah, I'm feeling bad about this, but it's very straight, so I'm stoked. Let's eat on the road and go home. 8-hour drive home. We'll arrive home at 5 a.m. Let's hope we can get some good beats happening on the way home to keep us awake. Home time. Just pulling into a PA now.
In 400 meters, merge onto the road.
If you guys haven't watched my videos before and seen these are called parking areas. They're on the side of the highway in Japan. And a lot of Japanese people actually sleep at these.
In 300 meters, merge onto the road.
If you get onto the toll road and get off the toll road between certain hours, your tolls are actually like a lot cheaper. I don't know what hours those are, but yeah, it's always PAs that have food in them, and every PA, if it doesn't have food, will always have like a stack of vending machines. So let's go suss the vending machine, get a drink and keep going. Can of Coke, 110 yen. Hot chocolate, 140 yen. It's like $1 Australian. So if you guys didn't know this, they actually still fill your car up in Japan. So 90% or 95% of the servos you go to, they'll still fill your car for you, or your truck. So you basically just rock up, wind your window down, ask them to fill it to full. I mean, if you want it full. And give them your card out the window or cash, and they get into it. Very cool. Usually they actually give you like a wet cloth and to wipe like the interior of your car down, and they'll actually usually wipe your mirrors and your windscreen at the same time. But usually when it's night shift like this, they don't do it because they get quite busy with the trucks coming through the PAs. But yeah, if I stop at one that gives me the full service, I'll film it for you guys. Sheesh. 140, still trekking, still a long way to go. Unfortunately, I didn't check my maps before we left, and it's taking me up and through the center of Japan. I've accidentally taken this route. This is the third time now. It's an absolute mission because you're not on the highway. You've got to go over this hectic mountain pass, and it's just ridiculous. You've got to be super You got to concentrate heaps. I actually forgot that I actually touched a gutter with my front wheel, so better check that before we go. It's okay. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Got myself a hot coffee. That should keep us going. Got 4 sugars in that puppy, so diabetes, here we come. 4:40. Still an hour and 20 minutes away from home. Pretty wrecked. But we're on a tight timeline, so get home safely, have a couple hours sleep, get up, get into getting the front and rear subframes out of the other 180, stripping the interior out, and prepping this new shell to take it off. Check out that sunrise. That's cool as. 6 a.m. Just taking the exit. Let's pay this toll and get some sleep. So unfortunately, I'm having a discussion with these guys at the toll booth at the moment about my card because it's a debit card, and for some reason only at this toll booth they're telling me that I can't use a debit card, but I've literally used that card living in Japan for all my tolls for over the last year. I was here for like 15 minutes last night having the same discussion with another guy. I don't know why it's just this toll booth, but yeah, they've got my card at the moment. They're over there. But I've been awake for 23 hours and done lots of driving, and I'm ready to go home. So I'm just going to sit here and be patient, wait for them to come back to me and try to have a discussion. This is one of the hardest things about living in Japan and not speaking Japanese, is that discussions like this are so hard to have. Thankfully, 98% of Japanese people are very polite and very accommodating. I've only had like one rude Japanese encounter. Everyone else is super helpful. So it's easy to not get mad because they're so nice. So I'm just gonna wait until these guys are ready to go, and then it's not too far to home, maybe another 15 minutes. Yeah, 12 minutes to home. Alright, I'll let you guys know the outcome. Alright guys, it is 6:32. I've just left the toll gate. The little lady who came out of the office was super cute and old.
Continue for 8 kilometers.
And she's like, oh, I don't know if you can pay with this card, but can you please bring cash in the future? And I was like, yeah, I can do that for you. So it's just a little bit annoying because obviously getting cash out on an international card costs substantial fees. So I avoid doing so. But I have applied for 2 cards here in Japan, so hopefully that gets sorted shortly. And then I can just have money in that account, pay in yen. But yes. Look at this view. There's mountains covered in snow. Alright, 12 minutes to home. See you shortly. before. 6:46. We're back. I woke up at 7 yesterday, but I gotta get this done, so I'm gonna go sleep for a couple of hours and then get up and start stripping this out and getting it all into that one. Am wrecked. Hope you guys have enjoyed the journey. See you in a couple of hours.